Hello, Ms. Himschoot. This is my homework. So for number one, I have to write the formula for the probability curve of x. And I got f of x is 1/6 for 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6. And for number two, graph the probability curve of x. I got my graph going on right here. And look, I'm going to be completely honest with you. From C through E, I cannot remember for my life how I did that. For some reason, all my stuff, I don't even know if it's right. It says that I did 2 times like B23, so just 2 times 16. I don't really know why, but it's Friday and I did this Tuesday, so I don't, and I just woke up, so I don't know what I did. You can take points off if you want. I don't really care. Calculate the mean, variance, and the standard deviation. So for the mean, I got 3. Yeah, to be quite honest with you, I don't really know how I got that either. What is going on? Oh, I got you. For the mean is 3, so it's 6 plus 0, so it's the highest number plus the smallest number divided by 2, which is 6 plus 0, which equals 3. Standard deviation is 6 divided by the square root of 12, and they ended up giving me 1.73205. The variance, I didn't know if this was right or not. I just subtracted the standard deviation from the mean to get the variance. And then find the probability that the waiting time for a randomly selected patron will be within 1 standard deviation of the mean. So I did this exactly how you did it in class. I did G34, which is the standard deviation right here, times G36, which is the variance. And then I divided it. Or no, I didn't divide it. I multiplied it. No. Scratch that. That was completely wrong. And to get calculate the probability that the waiting time of a randomly selected patron will be within 1 standard deviation of the mean. So to get that, I had the standard deviation minus the mean times B23, which ended up just being like one of the 16.67s. I got 0.7735. Don't really know if that's right. Probably is, because I'm freaking so good at this. Part 2. That was not part 2. This is part 2. Part 2, I had to graph the probability curve of x. And so to do that, I just made this chart. I did it in increments of like half a minute because one of the questions had something about 30 seconds, so I did that. Then I just used all this and I made a cluster chart. So there's my graph. Find the probability that the length of a randomly selected call will be A1, no more than 3 minutes. So to do that, I just put C9, which is this, because I guess that means when they hang up. Oh, and to get all these, let me explain this. To get all these, I did like how you did in class. I used the xpon.dist dist. And then I multiplied by the 1 for the first number, because you can't do the whole range, you said. And then the second number, I put 0.667. Oh, no, yeah, I don't even know how I got 0.667. Maybe that was, I don't even know. And then the third number was false because I didn't want cumulative on this one. And then the second one was the same thing, but I put true because I wanted to be able to like do things with these, like analyze them and stuff. And then, okay, yeah, and to get no more than 3 minutes, I did just C9, which ended up being this 0.86. I don't know if that's right. Maybe. Probably not. To get between 1 and 2 minutes, I did C7 minus C5, which is 2 minutes minus 1 minute, and I ended up getting 0.249, which is 29 or 25%. And to get more than 4 minutes, I did 1 minus C11. So I did 1 minus this because you have a whole and I took away that, so that's the percentage that would be more than 4 minutes, because that's all that's going to be below it. And for less than 30 seconds, I don't quite know if this is right. This one really stumped me. I was like, this one in the no more than 3 minutes. I don't really know how to do these. I just did C4, which ended up being like the 30-second mark. I was guessing that maybe that was like when they hung up. Like, this is the probability that they hung up at this time. Maybe this is right. But I ended up getting 28.36 on that one. Once again, here's my chart. It's all my work. This class is going to give me an aneurysm. Hope it's all right. I probably got a 0 on the homework, so maybe this will make up for it. Thanks, Miss Himschoot.